I've helped the traders I work with achieve more than $10 million in results, helping them get access to greater amounts of funding, helping them get access to greater payouts. And there's been one psychological shift that I've helped nearly all of these traders have that's been the most responsible for the transformations they're having in their trading, helping them trade greater degrees of capital with less emotion, helping them feel worthy of the payouts they get so they hold on to them and they don't squander them and give them straight back to the markets. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what that one psychological shift is. It's certainly not difficult, and it's something every single trader is capable of implementing into their trading. Think about how much money you've blown on funded accounts. Think about how much money you've blown revenge trading. Think about how much money you've made and then given straight back to the markets. With this mentality, this one mindset shift I'm going to share with you in this video, you make a significant difference to all those things. You lower the probability of blowing your funded accounts. You lower the probability of revenge trading or over trading or over risking. And you certainly lower the probability of giving back to the market the profit that you've earned. I'm a big believer that anybody is capable to make money from the markets. And I've seen this with the $10+ million of success I've helped traders have. If traders have the proper environment around them, meaning they've got a solid trading strategy that actually has an edge, that's replicable, that's sustainable, that's scalable, if a trader has the correct mindset tools and the correct psychological frameworks and infrastructures, then any trader is able to pull money out of the market, especially nowadays with the access to capital every trader has, through prop firm, through private investments. The opportunity to be a profitable trader has never been as readily available as it is. So in this video, I want to offer my contribution to your journey, my 2 cents, from my perspective, what I have seen as being the most valuable transition a trader has made just before they've become consistently profitable. And no, you don't have to change your trading strategy. You don't have to meditate for 2 hours a day. You don't have to do any crazy journaling process. This is a simple mindset shift. It's a simple shift in how you view the markets that will change everything for your trading. So let's get into it. You know, most people come into trading because of this alluring fact of how much money you can make and how quickly you can make that money. And really that's how trading is marketed. And most people who come into trading with that perspective, usually that perspective gets humbled 3 to 6 months into the journey. And a trader is faced with the reality of trading, this realization that this is actually a very difficult pursuit. It's a painful journey at times, and it's a very difficult journey to go through. And it's typically that mindset that taints a trader's ability to have consistent profitability. This idea of coming into the market and being able to just pull money out of the market and profit so quickly and so easily, that's ultimately the mindset that undermines a trader's ability to have consistent profitability. And there's a principle and there's a psychological shift that I teach every single one of my traders, whether I work with them one-on-one and consult for them and go into their trading and help rebuild their trading with them, or whether they come into Telos Capital and I allocate them funding. But really the mindset shift, the psychological shift that I want every single trader I interact with to understand is that the market's two-sided. The trader is two-sided. And this idea of marketing trading as a very quick and easy way to make money is omitting half the equation as a trader. And the more traders try to hold on to this idea that making money is quick and easy, the more they attract a very slow and painful journey. And the best way to explain this is like this. Most traders come into the journey thinking that there's only profit and win, and no fault of their own, that's how they're marketed trading as. And they think it's going to be quick and easy. And there's this positive polarity here that they think they're going to attain, they think they're going to get. And all the while they're omitting the other side of trading, which is this negative polarity, this side of loss, down, drawdown, pain, the time, the hard work it takes. And what traders do is they try and attain a one-sided reality in their trading. And they create this idea that the trading journey is going to be quick and easy and pleasurable and profitable from the start. And they're trying to get rid of the other side of the market. And what traders do is they go into each individual trade thinking that, this is the trade that's going to make me profit. This is the trade that's going to save me from my 9-to-5 job. This is the trade that's going to help me pass my funding evaluation or get a payout. And they're omitting the other side of the market. They're coming in with an unrealistic expectation that the outcome of this trade is going to be one-sided, or the outcome of this journey as a trader is going to be one-sided, completely omitting the other side of the journey. And what happens is traders go into the individual trade thinking it's going to be a win, and they take the trade based on what they think is going to happen as opposed to the factors the market's trying to communicate to them. And in that state, they're not listening to their trading plan. They're not listening to the market. They're so caught up in this tainted fantasy of all the money they can make. And now all of a sudden the brain introduced confirmation bias as a survival mechanism. And all the trader is seeing is anything that reaffirms their belief that they're going to make money on this trade. And typically what happens to these traders is one of two things. Firstly, the first group of traders, what happens is they inevitably get humbled. And on that trade, they have a very painful experience. They're now exposed to the other inevitable side of the market. And because their expectations were so high of the pleasurable win, then the reality that they're faced with of that loss is very painful by a contrast law. Or the other side of the other group of traders, what happens is their fantasy and their one-sided belief of the market is reinforced, and they take a win on that trade. This is what happened to me very early in my journey. And what happens is that trader now takes a very pleasurable win. And this fantasy, this one-sided idea of the market, they could have wins and everything they think about in the market is going to come true. And whatever they touch turns to gold. And they're enforcing all these one-sided, unrealistic expectations on themselves. And they've just been rewarded by the market for poor processes. And they really think they're caught up in their own fantasy that they can make money consistently from the market now and do it full-time for a living. And what inevitably happens is this strong polarity gets reinforced and continues to get polarized, and the trader gets more proud and they put more capital down and they risk more money. And then inevitably and irrevocably, the other side of the market exposes itself eventually, and the trader just has even bigger losses. So the ones who get humbled immediately are the lucky ones because they don't have that one-sided, unrealistic fantasy reinforced in their psychology, and they're not tricked into thinking they can do something. So really what I teach traders is to get out of this idea that the market's one-sided. You go to university for 4 years, you get a job, that's two-sided. You go work for yourself, you work a business, it's two-sided. You got profit, you got loss, you got business revenue, you got business expenses. When you go to uni, you go to a job, there's benefits and drawbacks. You have a secure source of income every 2 weeks, every month, but part of the cost of that is that you now have to work by the rules of the person who employed you. And that means going to work at a certain time in a certain place. So there's benefit and drawback down that path and down that path. Why on earth do traders think that coming into trading, it's going to be one-sided and they're going to be able to make all this money very quickly? The journey is two-sided. The market is two-sided. And the quicker the trader can embrace both sides of the market and realize that there's both pleasure and pain. There's both winning streaks and drawdown. There's wins and losses. There's up, there's down. There's getting funded, there's losing funding. There's a profit, there's an expense. The quicker the trader can align their expectations with the reality of the market, the quicker that trader gets on the path of consistent profitability. Because instead of now seeking after a one-sided, unrealistic reality of just pleasure without pain, profit without loss, and then inevitably and irrevocably attracting the other side of that, the pain of that eventually. And remember, the more the trader has the win on the pedestal and the pleasure on the pedestal and dopamine associated with the outcome of a win, then the more pain that trader is going to endure when they get an inevitable loss or they don't get what they're expecting. They now have pain. They now have a reduction in dopamine and oxytocin in the brain, an increase in substance P and the pain substances, all because of an unmet expectation. Not because the market's hurting them, but because their own unrealistic expectations are being broken. And the more you hold on to a fantasy of a one-sided outcome, the more you're going to attract a painful, a pain there to help you break your one-sided addiction to an unrealistic outcome so you can have a balanced perspective. So the quicker a trader can embrace both sides of the market, let's start with the individual trade. If a trader can come into the market and realize that on this individual trade, I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a win or a loss on this individual trade, but I'm taking this trade because my edge states that if I do this over a large sample space, I'm going to end up profitable. It's a higher state of thinking, process-based. The trader realizes that they can't control the outcome of that individual trade, but what they can control is their own action of sticking to their proven process over a large sample space, and that's where they approximate money. And that's where they eventually make money. So a trader comes in, but a trader will only do that if they truly believe and understand with certainty the reality of the market. And for some traders, some come onto my YouTube channel and they listen and they integrate that straight away. Others are a little bit more stubborn. I was a little bit more stubborn. And you have to go through many cycles of thinking you're getting an all pleasurable, all positive journey and attracting a very painful thing to humble that idea. And some traders have to go on multiple cycles of that, thinking they've cracked the code and they're getting humbled. And then think again, they've cracked the code and getting humbled until they realize that the journey was never meant to be one-sided. It's meant to be two-sided. So if a trader on each individual trade can go into that trade saying, I don't know on this individual trade whether it's going to be a win or a loss. I'm not expecting a pleasurable win on this trade. All I'm doing is taking a trade with controlled risk management and taking an entry that has been proven through my edge to be profitable over a large sample space with no expectation on the outcome of this trade. I'm just taking it because that's what my process shows will make me profitable over a large sample space. And when you can broaden your perspective and you can go into each individual trade visualizing, all right, this trade taking me for take profit and being unfazed by that, and visualizing this trade entering and taking me out for a loss, being unfazed by that. You've already embraced both outcomes of the potential trade and you're still taking it with controlled risk because it aligns with your trading plan. That's where traders have consistent profitability. That's where traders absolutely shine because now their own expectation and view of the market aligns with how the market actually operates. The market may not give you a win on the individual trade, but if you have a proven edge and you have a controlled risk management approach, you can approximate that edge eventually over a larger sample space. So when I teach this to traders, it's a massive eye-opening experience because I realize, you know what? I was viewing the market incorrectly. I was viewing the market through a marketing lens as opposed to how the market actually likes to operate. Because you have to understand it's not sexy to hear that the market's going to give you losses at times as well. And for most traders, they can't bear that fact because of the fantasy of making money quickly. But that's the reality of trading. And if I was to share anything else, then I wouldn't be giving you the tools or the mental frameworks to actually have consistent profitability. Because to actually have consistent profitability, you have to embrace both sides of the market. And the best traders aren't seeking after a positive experience of the market and trying to avoid a negative. What they're doing is they're aware of both sides and they've planned contingencies and processes, in particular risk management, to understand that this side's eventually going to show itself. So what can I do with my risk management, my processes, my trading plan to manage the loss and the drawdown and the downsides of the market, not trying to avoid it, but realize it's an inevitability. What can I do to plan and prepare for it? What can I do to lower my probability of being, destroyed by this side so that eventually I can reap long-term consistent profitability? So the best traders embrace both sides of the market. They develop a proven process, a proven edge. And then they set a max risk per trade, max losses per day, max trades per day. And then if they go into drawdown as an inevitable part of their sample space, they then have a drawdown protocol to protect their psychology the deeper they go into drawdown. And the closer they go to hitting a max drawdown on a funding challenge, for example. So they understand that this side is a reality eventually and inevitably, but they've planned and prepared for it. So they're not broken by it. And guess what? The more you associate pleasure to winning and the more you're addicted to winning, the more you're going to attract very painful losses in your journey. If you can dispassionately embrace wins and losses in pursuit of your edge, that's when eventually you have consistent profitability. And you become like water, unreactive to the market, taking the mold of whatever the market gives you because you weren't holding on with rigid expectations for that being a win. When you take a stance in the market and you really want to win, you become the victim of circumstance. If the market gives that to you, you reinforce unrealistic expectations on yourself, you inevitably get humbled eventually. If the market doesn't give that to you, that stance you took, then you become a victim of circumstance in the market and you're pained by that. But if you embrace both sides of the market and you give into that, and your view of the market aligns with how the market actually operates, then that's when you can have consistent profitability. So the one mindset shift I teach traders is embracing both sides of the individual sample space on the individual trade, but also on the broader journey of the markets. The journey is going to be up and down. When you're in your up period, you're going to become aware of the potential in the market. When you're in your downswing and down period, you're going to put your head down and focus and work and get new insights and level up as an individual, and you're really going to work and refine. You need both sides of the journey. You need the upswings to see the potential. You also need the downswings to keep you humble, to keep you grounded, to keep you growing. You're going to have both sides. You may as well use both sides to your advantage. So that's my message for today. Embrace both sides of the market. Now, I've created a tool called the Bulletproof Your Trading Mindset 2.0 tool. It's a free training that's reached over 8,000 traders all around the world. And that principle that I just shared with you in this video is embodied in that tool, but it's a step-by-step process you can do before every trade. So I encourage you, if you resonated with this video, to download that tool and use it before every trade. And if you're sitting here watching this and you resonate with my ideas and my principles and you want me to help you directly rebuild the environment around your trading so that you can have consistent profitability finally, if you find yourself stuck in cycles of self-sabotage, making a bit, giving it all back to the market, then I want you to complete the quiz in the description below. And that's going to help me help you by understanding your situation better. And then if we're a good fit, I'll reach out directly and we can have a chat about how I can assist you in this journey. But traders, thank you for watching to the end. If you found this useful, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video.